Welcome back to Sorare Assist. Adam here, and stick around for the latest transfers and transfer rumours. If you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the channel. And if you're not signed up to Sorare yet, there is a link in the description below if you did wish to do that. And at the moment, you can get a Tier 2 limited MLS card for all new sign-ups after you buy any 5 cards on auction. This offer is only on until the 25th of June. So if anybody wants to sign up, do direct them my way. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, let's get stuck into today's rumours then. So today I'll be highlighting some favourable Sorare player transfer news and rumours. All these reports from reliable sources. Always though, do your own research, and none of this information is financial advice. So let's see the latest transfer news and rumours. First up, we've got information that PSG are interested in Renato Sanchez, currently of Lille. And the interest comes from Luis Campos, who is the future sports director of PSG. According to reports in newspaper Le Parisien, PSG is targeting 4 recruits this summer: a central defender, 2 midfielders and a striker. Among the players considered, one of them that leads the way is Renato Sanchez, Portuguese attacking midfielder, under contract until 2023 with Lille. Renato Sanchez has played 32 games this season for Lille and has scored 2 goals and 5 assists. He's got an L40 of 47 and L15 of 47, and his limited is currently going for 75 and his rare is going for around 433. Now he has got some good scores in the last year as well, and he's scored 3 goals and 5 assists in the last year, so he does look a suitable player for the scoring matrix, and at PSG is likely to get some even better scores if he did make that move. Next up, we've got information of Lucas Biglia, currently of Karagümrük in the Turkish Superliga. He's the captain of that club, but it looks like Başakşehir are interested in signing Lucas Biglia. Now, he is 36, but he's still churning out some fantastic scores. He's got an L40 of 58. His limited is going for around £7 at the moment, and his rare is going for around 196. That is the current floor price. So it looks like he is going to continue his career despite his age. And if we look at his scores, he's got some absolutely fantastic scores in the last year. Some really impressive, consistent numbers here. It looks like he's potentially going to be transferring to a better club as well. So if he does transfer to Başakşehir, then his scores could potentially stay like this or even potentially improve as well if he is of course first choice. Like I say, he's the captain currently for Fatih Karagümrük, so I can't see why he would move not to be first choice at a different club. So if he does move, I expect him to potentially be in the first choice lineup for one of the top tier clubs in the Turkish Super League. So it looks like Aurelien Tchouameni has signed for Real Madrid for 5 years, reportedly for around €80 million plus bonuses. Now, if these reports are true, this is obviously going to be a good move for the young Frenchman. He's got under 23 eligibility until 2024 as well, and he's been on fantastic form for Monaco with an L40 of 58 and of 58 as well. His scores are potentially going to improve at Real Madrid as well. Whether he's going to be first choice or not, I'm not 100% sure of that, but I'm sure he's going to be a fantastic player for them. He has got a big price tag though, 469 on his limited and around 2,600 for his rare. So next up, we've got information about Steve Mandanda of Marseille. So it looks like Mandanda is potentially going to be leaving Marseille, even though he does have a contract with them until 2024. It does look like he does want to leave to make sure he's a guaranteed first choice keeper at another club if Marseille can't guarantee him that. And it looks like Nice are potentially one of the clubs that are interested in signing Mandanda as a first choice goalkeeper. And he could possibly take the place of Walter Benitez, who is targeted by Stade Rennes. So it does look like Mandanda does want to continue his career, but he wants to be first choice, and he is targeted as well to be part of the French World Cup squad in the Qatar World Cup. Now, this is one that I've recently purchased after reading some news about this a couple of weeks ago actually, so got him at a really good price. But if he does start in a Champion Europe side, I think he's still going to be potentially a good pick up at these prices. 6.6 was limited, 526 is current floor price. He's got L40 of 59 and L15 of 59. And he's been on really good form as well for Marseille recently. And it went down to the final game as well for Marseille to get the European qualification. Mandanda kept a clean sheet in this final game as well, which was a 4-0 win against Strasbourg. That guaranteed them the European qualification for next season as well, which is obviously a positive for Marseille. So next up we've got information that Hugo Cupers is potentially on his way to Ghent. So currently plays for Mechelen. Apparently he's already agreed medical tests at Ghent, and the fee is around €5 million. So he's already scoring some fantastic scores at Mechelen, the forward. He's got an L40 of 56 and L15 of 59. Last year he scored 13 goals and also got 10 assists. And he's got some absolutely brilliant numbers here as well, as you can see from his score graph. Now his limited is going for around 66 on auction and around 659 on auction. So this looks a really good cheap price for me for a player who's potentially moving to a better club. So definitely one to keep an eye on if he does make that move. Next up we've got information about a goalkeeper, Patrick Pens. Apparently he could be leaving Wiener, Austria. So the Daily newspaper Korea reports that Patrick Pens, goalkeeper of Wiener, Austria, will not extend his contract in the summer and will look for a new task. Pence has played for the Violets since 2013 and was able to establish himself for the youth teams up to the Bundesliga team. In the last 2 years, he's not only been voted the undisputed top goalie for Austria, but also the Bundesliga goalie of the season. He was also called up to the national team as well for Austria for the first time in the spring. Where Pence is going is unclear, but Schalke are potentially interested in the goalkeeper. Now Schalke obviously play in the German Bundesliga at the moment, but they have finished top of the table in the Bundesliga 2, so they will be playing back in the German League Bundesliga 1 next season. Pets at the moment is only 25, he's got L40 46. His limited is going for around £77 and his current floor price on his rare is £767. So this could be a potentially good pick up if you are after a champion Europe goalkeeper, if he does make that move to Schalke. Next up we've got information that Bayern Munich have completed the transfer of Gravenberch. This has been coming for some time, but now it looks like it has potentially been finalised for the talented Dutch midfielder. He's of course signed from Ajax, he's only 20 as well, and this is Bayern Munich's second signing of the summer transfer window after Mazarau, who was out of contract with the Dutch club on the 30th of June. The German champion managed to reach an agreement with Ajax for the transfer of Ryan Gravenberch, who as I say is only 20. The fee was apparently €19 million plus 5.5 million in bonuses. So obviously he was scoring fantastically at Ajax when he was fit. And at Bayern Munich I expect his scores to stay at a similar level. At the moment you're looking at around £245 for his limited and around £2,000 for his rare card. Apparently after his struggles with Genk, Belgium attacker Mike Trezor could be loaned to Feyenoord. Frank Arneson is interested in Trezor already when he played for Nijmegen. So could Trezor be on his way to Feyenoord to seek out some more first team football? If he does and he gets those minutes at Feyenoord, which are obviously a really good attacking team, then these prices are going to look pretty good to me at £29 for his limited and around £362 for his rare card. Now, if we look at his scores, he's been out recently, he's been playing on the sub, that sort of thing recently as well. But when he was getting the minutes back here, look, it was absolutely on fantastic form. He's got under 23 eligibility as well until July 2023, and he's scored 12 goals and 24 assists in the last year. This guy is looking fantastic to me. If he can get first team minutes at Feyenoord, he could be a real showstopper next season on the SO5 scoring matrix. Next up, we've got Leo Dubious, and my pronunciation of his name there was probably also a little bit dubious. So apparently, the French player has been sold for €12 million. The former Olympic Lyon captain, pushed to the bench by Malo Gusto, could take advantage of this summer to leave. And it looks like Fiorentina is the potential destination for the attacking wing-back. Dubious has also had 13 international caps as well for the French national side, and there's also potentially interest from a few more other clubs as well in the Serie A, including Lazio and Roma. He's only 27 as well currently, Dubious, and he is one that I've got in my collection, one that I've kept hold of, because I think he is going to be a decent player for the SO5 scoring, especially if he does get those first team minutes. Now his limited is going for around £14 at the moment, and his rare is going for a cheap looking 107. Now if we look at his scores, we can see some really good scores when he was getting some more regular minutes here. He has dropped off in terms of his form. I don't know if he's been unhappy at Lyon. I don't know what's gone on there. But he has been injured as well. But if we look back here at all his scores, we can see some decent numbers here for a defender who has been in and out of the team. If he can get consistent minutes, then he could potentially look cheap at these sorts of prices for a champion Europe defender. So the final story this week is about Sadio Mane, and apparently he has decided to leave Liverpool. This was reported by Fabrizio Romano. It looks like he's ready for some new experiences in his football career, and Bayern Munich apparently strong favourites to sign Sadio Mane. Now at the moment he's going for around £2,800, that's the floor price, and his rare is going for around £2,000 on auction. He's got an L40 of 57 and L15 of 58. Still a fantastic player, of course. At Bayern Munich, I expect these scores to stay at a similar level, potentially even improve. And if we look at his stats, in the last year he's got 24 goals and 4 assists for Liverpool. Some really good scores here, some absolutely fantastic player as we know. He is still only 30 as well. Moving to the German Bundesliga, I expect him to potentially improve on his scores, especially playing for a big club as well, like Bayern Munich. Okay, so that was all the favourable transfer news and stories this week. If you did like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Is there any of these players that you're thinking of buying? Do let me know in the comment section below. If there's any other big transfer moves that could benefit the players moving in terms of the SO5 scoring, do let me know in the comment section below. And of course, if you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get that Tier 2 limited MLS card after buying any 5 cards on auction. This is for the first 5,000 sign-ups. This offer is only until the 25th of June. And you can also become a member of this YouTube channel now as well, where you'll get early access to scouting videos before anybody else. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.